Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for coming out. Now I know it's been a little while since we've done one of these, and I'm sure there's some questions. But before we get into those, I just want to take a moment to congratulate our All-Stars, or the New York Met All-Stars. Now, of course, that is Jake DeGrom, Zack Wheeler, Robinson Cano, Edwin Diaz, and Craig Kimbrell. So congratulations to those guys. I believe it's a first call-up to the All-Star game for Zack Wheeler, but I do think it's one that he's definitely earned this season. He's been absolutely amazing for us. Now, I know there's going to be some questions, so yeah. Yeah, it's Taylor Harding, American sportscaster. Now, scout director Mac Tremuta was fired by you. Why, Aussie? Check your facts there, mate. He wasn't fired by me. That is fake news, everybody. What we did is we hired Brian Bridges as the new scouting director. Now, we tried to find Mark a new role at the Mets. It was in the organization. He didn't want to sell hot dogs, and he left off his own accord. So it has nothing to do with me. Yeah, Aussie, you recently won a 2-game series against the Yankees and are now 4-0 against them this season. Is the balance of power shifting in this fair city? No, not at all. As far as I'm concerned, the Mets have always been the better team. You luck into a few championships in the distant past means nothing. It's irrelevant. I look at the Yankees as the Roman Empire of baseball. Yeah, Aussie, one more if I can, please. Your Mets team have done much better than expected with you at the helm. Why? So like I said, first time I spoke to you, Tyler, baseball, it's like cricket but simpler. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 8 of our New York Mets save. And I'll tell you what isn't simpler than cricket is all the stats in baseball. There is a stat for everything, and it is, I'm never going to understand them. I've kind of consigned myself to that fact, and that's just where we stand. Now, we haven't played that many games since last episode that we did manage to beat the Yankees 2-0 again, but Robinson Cano, his batting average is quite good, as is Wilson Ramos, absolutely snubbed for the All-Star game. They called up 3 catches and he wasn't one of them. Absolutely outrageous. Brendan Nimmo, he's still injured, so we haven't seen too much more from him. No movement on the home run front. Pitching, Zack Wheeler, absolute sensation this season. He's now our top ERA guy. Not quite up there with wins and strikeouts and the rest of that, but he's just been better than I could ever have imagined, I think. So that's where we stand here. Nothing else really of note. No more injuries to report. Cespedes is coming back in 1 week, so I'm excited. After the All-Star break, he should be back. We might need to send him, I don't know if you can send him to AAA just to get his eye back in. I'm assuming, having been out for so long, he's going to be a little bit rusty. But yeah, we'll see how we go with that. Now, as I did say in the press conference, we do have a new scouting director. Let's have a quick look at this guy. An absolute legend, I think. Look at this. So much better than the other guy. Good at scouting the majors. Great at scouting the majors. Excellent at scouting the minor leagues, which is, I think, where we probably want to be scouting more. Because by the time you get to the major leagues, they're expensive trades. They're expensive signings. Great is still it's better than we had before anyway. International scouting is great. Amateur scouting is outstanding. And I think that's more where we need to look to get sort of young, really good prospects in. So much improved Brian Bridges. We're paying him a lot more money than we were paying the other guy, Mark Tremuta or whatever his name was. But yeah, a definite upgrade. Now, having had that upgrade, and there was a request in the comments from Steven, and I think it's a good idea we're going to do it. We're going to have a look at sort of a prospect update here and where we are standing. And what I did when we had, now we have a better scout in that actually knows what he's talking about, I went and reassigned players in the minor leagues. And again, I think it was I'm sure it was Steven that said it in the comments because he is just my baseball Wikipedia right now, that you can set the scout to tell you where their ratings relative to a particular league. So I went through and I did that so that basically what I tried to do is have players sort of 1.5 2-star potential in their sort of so say for example this guy, if he was, this is for Major League, but say he's a high potential player, so I want him sort of up challenging himself. So a high potential player will play in a league where they're sort of 1.5 2-star current ability, to make sure that they're challenging themselves. It's not too easy, but hopefully they're going to progress because of that. But this is relative to Major League right now, and you can see there's potentially 3 stars here. Samuel Marte, who is currently in at rookie ball or whatever that is. So he's not really ready to go up any higher than that yet. Newton here, a third baseman. Again, he's playing Kingston, which I think is rookie ball. I forget where I have my list here somewhere. I'm assuming that's what that R stands for. David Peterson here, he is a little bit older, 23, but he is borderline. At an absolute stretch, we could call him into the major league team right now. But he's a 1.5 star potential player right now. He's absolutely bossing it at Binghamton. There you can see ERA he's not bossing it. It's really poor, actually. Anyway, we're working on him. And you can see then we have some couple of other guys here, potential. AAA guy here who is, if we need him, Zamora is there to be called up. Shortstop. Now, we do have some good shortstops coming through, which is good. Starting pitcher here as well in the rookie ball. One thing that I did notice is that we have a multitude of relief pitchers. Like, one of the rookie ball teams has like 44 relief pitchers because I couldn't be bothered moving any more around. Like, we have so many relief pitchers. But you can get an idea here of who everybody is and what level they're currently playing at. Chris Flexen is another one who's at 25. He's probably, if he's going to make the step up to Major League Baseball, it's probably getting to that time. I don't know that the stuff in the movement is quite there, but he's probably actually next man off the rank. ERA of 3.33 in AAA, so he's probably the next one to get called into the majors as a starting pitcher if we need anybody else. And again, you can see everybody here as we go down. I think 2.5 star. I'm getting the feeling 2.5 star is like the minimum that you want for a major league player. So that's kind of, we have a few potential major league players there, but I think that's the minimum. I think it's the 3.5, 3-star guys that we're looking at to sort of long term as someone that could have a decent future at the Mets. Now, if you remember when we first came into the club, I got very, very excited by a 5-star catcher, Jose something or other, Hernandez probably, because is it Jose Hernandez? That's really racist, isn't it? It is Hernandez. I'm really sorry. But I mean, is it racist if it's true? Anyway, he was a 5-star potential player, and I called him the chosen one. Our new scout, this is why we have a new scout, everybody. He's an absolute muppet. So, as per the comments, when it first happened, and I was told that with a better scout, I don't know what happened there, sorry guys. I said this could well come back to haunt me. So we're going to call him, as prescribed, the chosen bum. He's an absolute muppet. He has no future whatsoever at the Mets, and I have got very excited. I'm sure it's a rookie mistake, but I got very excited by seeing a 5-star potential player. So Jose Hernandez is now the chosen bum. I feel like a jilted lover at the sight of that when we got our new scouting. But better to learn now. It's better to find out they don't love you early on than have your heart broken years down the line. So that's what's happened there. Let's have a quick look at the schedule to see exactly how things have been going. And where did we leave off? Where did we leave off? Oh, it was the Braves, wasn't it? Yeah, we left off against the Braves. So we've hardly played any games at all. So we beat the Yankees, swept them yet again. I mean, it's just standard. They're an absolute rubbish team, aren't they? And then we've played the Phillies. We've lost 1-1 so far. So that's with the decider coming up here. And Syndergaard hit yet another home run. I think he's leading out almost the home runs in the last month or so. He's absolutely on fire. Now, the All-Star teams were announced. Now, a lot of these players mean absolutely nothing to me, but I'm pretty sure that they will mean something to you. Let me get into right there. Okay, so I will kind of go through. This is the American League. I'll kind of leave it so you can see for yourself who got called up. Names that sound familiar to me. David Price, I recognize. Chris Sale, I recognize. Verlander, he used to play for the Tigers. I've seen him pitch in person. Anybody else there I'm recognizing? Not really. Gary Sanchez, he's from the Yankees. I remember we played against him. Cabrera from the Tigers, obviously I recognize that name. Not anybody else. JD Martinez, I remember him from the World Series last year. Mookie Betts, love a little bit of Mookie. Anyway, so this is our league. DeGrom got called up, as I said in the press conference, which was expected from the voting. Zack Wheeler, wasn't expecting him to get called up, but he did get called up, and it's well deserved. You can see an ERA of just over 3. He's arguably been our best pitcher this year, so definitely deserved there. Craig Kimbrell got called up as well, which was deserved. I think 1.73 ERA, it's not bad, is it? Edwin Diaz, who's been an absolute lights-out closer for us, so that's deserved. Cannot believe that Willie Ramos didn't get called up, especially since they called up 3 and he was third in the voting. I'm assuming voting isn't sort of the be all and end all. It's probably like Dancing with the Stars or something, where the public vote only counts for so much, I would imagine, because really, you can't trust the public. We don't know what we're talking about half the time. So Cano got called up as well, as I said. And then we also had, that was it, just one outfield player in the 4 pitchers. So pitching is our strength, so that kind of makes sense in a way, doesn't it? So let's now go and have a look at the standings. And we see we are, when we lost that last game, which broke a bit of a win streak for us, but 2.5 games back of the Nationals. We're right there, aren't we? Playing 600. It's really, it's gone better than I could have ever hoped, really, to be honest. We're the 3rd best team in the National League, so it's a little bit annoying that we're going to have to go through a wild card if things don't improve. But we're 5.5 games ahead of the Phillies, the Diamondbacks, and the Braves. The Braves must have had a little bit of a comeback there. Yeah, so things are going okay so far. I don't think there's anything else we want to do right now. So let's go and have a look at the team we're sending out to play the Phillies today. And here they are. So leading off, it's Robertson Cano playing second base. Batting second is Albert Almora playing center field. Conforto bats 3 in left field. Petey Alonso, my boy Blue, he bats cleanup and plays first base. Willie Ramos catching bats 5. Jeff McNeil, the third baseman, comes in to play. That was Fraser last game, wasn't it? But McNeil is done quite well, so he's batting 6 and playing third. Travis, that guy, plays right field and bats 7. Louis Gilmore, I think that's how I was told it was. That's not how I was told it was said. But anyway, he's the shortstop. He bats number 8. And Zack Wheeler, the newest All-Star. It's his first All-Star cap, I believe. Is it a cap or call-up? I'm not sure what the term is. Anyway, he pitches for us today. He's on fire. Let's hope he can get another win. And still with the black screen. All right, so that we are batting. No, we're pitching first. Of course, we're pitching first. We're out in the field. Look at this. For those who don't think I'm actually a Mets fan, hey. So let's see what we can do. I need coffee today, guys. Sorry, it's been a long week, or weekend, I should say. I'm actually recording this on the weekend, even though we're watching this on Monday. All right, it's a strikeout to get things underway from Zack Wheeler. That is an excellent start. All right, it's McChukin, was it? I missed the name. Clicked off too quickly there. Pitch comes in. Oh, he's on fire today. Go on, Zachy Wheeler. And next up, it is Bryce Harper. Was it the Phillies? No, I don't know. I think it's Bryce Harper that just became like the most well-paid. I don't know if it's sportsman in the world or in American sports, but he's good, isn't he? Oh, it's a walk. I can't remember. I went to a Nationals game, and I can't. Is he the guy that was at the Nationals? I think he did come through. If I hover over his name, will it tell me? Yeah, I think or maybe it was the year after I was there. I can't. No, he's only young, I think, isn't he? Anyway, I'm digressing on my own history of baseball games I've been to, and he struck out the side with a walk in between, but we won't worry about that. We'll pretend that didn't happen. 3 strikeouts for Zack Wheeler. All right, Robson Cano to lead us off. Come on, mate. I didn't see who their pitcher is and what his ERA is. But strikeout for Cano. Not the best start for us. This guy is pitching .367, 115 strikeouts from 110 innings pitched. So he's decent enough. But let's face it, he's no Zack Wheeler, is he? All right. Strikeout for Almora. Decent start from the pitchers here. Are we going to get yet another pitching duel on the channel? Conforto, oh, he's hit that. Get out. It got down. It looked like he hit that better, didn't it? But he chugs into second. That is a 2-out double for Conforto. And now PD, my boy Blue Alonso, with a chance to add to his RBI count. Now, he's actually got quite a few RBIs. 52. Which, given that we're just over, I've worked it out, we're just over halfway through the season. That's an easy out at first. So 100 RBIs is good, I think, right? I think 100 RBIs is, or is it 200 that's good? Maybe 100 RBIs is just kind of what you would kind of expect. I was looking through the all-time records. Oh, is that going to get down? It is. For a season. Now, we have DeGrom and Syndergaard are both on track as sort of this season goes to enter sort of the top 10 all-time seasons for strikeouts. I mean, it's difficult to know ERAs in that because one bad game could change things. That's popped up and should be an easy out for the first out. Throw comes in, it's a tag up, and he must have wheels, that guy, because that's not a long throw. But 1 out, runner on third. This is small problems here for Zack. He really needs a strikeout. It's an infield ground ball. It's not an infield ground ball. It's through. And that is the opening run. And it has gone to the wrong team today. It's all right. Plenty of time. Plenty of time to come back. Double play ball. Come on, Zack. Let's get ourselves out of this. That's popped way, way up. Is it going to stay in the park? Is it going to stay in the park? Just about. Just about. Good catch out there, actually, by Amora, because that was skied. If it was a windy day, that would be an absolute nightmare. Is it a windy day? It does say the weather here somewhere, doesn't it? I thought it said the weather somewhere, maybe not. And he strikes out the next batsman to get us out of that innings. And minimal damage done there. All right, Willie Ramos, let's see what you can do for us, mate. Batting 290 this year. He's, I think, second in our averages. It's a little bit of a grubber back. And the pitcher wastes no time in smashing that in towards first base. All right, Jeff McNeil. Let's see what he can do for us. He has popped up with a few home runs, hasn't he? I think we've seen him get a few hits on the channel, but not this at-bat. This pitcher for them is looking decent, isn't he? It's Travis in probably his final week or so in the Mets for this year, as Cespedes is close to a return, and once Nimmo comes back as well. When Cespedes and Nimmo were back, actually, add them to Almora and what's his face out here? Did he beat the throw? No, he didn't. And Conforto, we got a decent looking outfield then, I would imagine. We've got Large Ass as well, who we may or may not keep in the first team, or what's it called, the Major League team. Bryce Harper to bat again. The one thing I do like about Large Ass is just he's very good defensively. So to come on in a tight game towards the end, that is obviously a good thing to have. But he's not the best batter. So I do wonder if we sacrifice a little bit of defense. It's a decent hit, but again, it's been skied straight up. Yeah, I do wonder if we maybe sacrifice a little bit defensively to have that extra batter to come in. Now, Zack Wheeler is batting .81, or .081 I should say, which is still better than Keenan Broxton. Let's remember, and he was actually in the team as a batter, so he's not doing that bad. 307 for Robson Cano this year. Can he get a base hit? No, he cannot. I tell you what, they are being retired very, very comfortably right now. Zach's going to have to do a bit of work here for us. Keep us in this game. And just hope we can get something going at some point. That is a good strikeout. Now, how many strikeouts does he have this year? 132. So he's not going too bad. I'd like to see him get 200 strikeouts this year if we can. It's good out there. I like my pitchers getting strikeouts, like my batters hitting home runs. I'm very simple like that. Come on, boys. Let's get this out. Oh, he's hit that. That's going to drop. Is he going to get there? No, he's not. Unlucky for Conforto. One man aboard. He's on first, though, so it shouldn't be too bad. We just need to now get Mikhail Franco. Oh, he's hit that. He has absolutely crushed that. And that is a 3-0 ball game. Well, that's his 3 ERA that he usually gives up. Now he just needs to go the rest of the game without giving anything else up, and he's on average. Unlikely, though, isn't it? All right, Segura at the plate. We really don't want to be losing a series if we can help it to the Phillies, because they are the team. Well, them and the Braves are the ones that are behind us. Though, to be honest, it's the top 2 in the wild card chase, as far as I know, that then play a one-off game. So it doesn't really matter as long as only one of them catches for the wild card. That is Amora. He gets a few walks, doesn't he? Good old Amora. He's not the worst on the bases either. Ken Conforto. Now, he got a base hit last time. Can he double up his efforts? He's hit that. Is that going to drop? It's very high, isn't it? It's very high. And Almora stays on first. So that's 2 away now. 1 away. All right, Petey Alonso. We need you to get a hit here for us, mate. All right. He doesn't do well on the channel. He doesn't do well on the channel, does he? He doesn't show himself in his best light here. Wilson Ramos. He's hit that, but again, he's got under it, and that is going to end our innings. We only have 1 hit through 4 innings. It's not ideal, especially when we're going to chase down 3. All right, Zack Wheeler. He's up against the pitcher. This is, if we can get this out, just get this off to a good start, doesn't it? Means that they're already 1 away. Gilmore gets the out there. All right, come on, Zack. Let's have a nice, simple innings here. That's through the middle, is it? No. Louis is there, and that is out, I think. Yes, it is. I'm really like... We still have Ahmed Rosario to come back as well. Oh, he's hit that. That's going to go to the fence. That could be a triple. Go on, Almora. Can he get a... I don't know what his arm's like. He stops at second. So that's, again, not the worst. 2 out. Runner on second isn't ideal, but the 2 out is key, isn't it? If we can just get ourselves out of this innings yet again. It hasn't been... Has the all-star pressure got to Zack Wheeler here? Hasn't been his best performance. He's only given up 5 hits, so it hasn't been shocking. Just happens one of them was a home run with a runner on, really. That hurts, doesn't it? All right, McNeil. He's hit that. Is it through? No, it isn't. Oh, yes, it is through. Questions perhaps for the second baseman to answer there, but that's not for us to worry about. McNeil on first. Travis at the plate. We really could use, with none out here, a base hit. It's up the middle. It's going to be a double play. No, it's through. It's through. It's through. So runners on first and second. None out. Come on, boys. This could be our chance back into the game. Louis bats. Now we have Zack Wheeler up next. Do we need to pinch hit the pitcher here, I wonder? Louis hits it. It's out, but luckily no double play there. It's a sack bunt, isn't it? You sack bunt, get the second and third 2 out. I'm imagining that's what would happen here. He swung the bat. Oh, it's a double play. It was a double. Oh, he got out at first. I didn't know that. I thought he got back. Obviously not. Do you get the feeling it's just not going to happen for us today? All right, come on, Zack. We need a nice, quick innings from you here, mate. That's a walk. That's not what we needed. Runner on first. None out. He's entering into the tied zone here. As I said, it hasn't been his best outing. I wonder if the all-star pressure's got to him a little bit there. That should be out, and is, and keeps the runner on second, which isn't first, sorry, I should say, which is important. All right, it's Herrera at the plate. He's 1 for 2 today. He bats 329, so he's a decent hitter, isn't he? That is up and should be easy for Conforto. Just sitting underneath that, and that is 2 away. That's 2 away. That's okay. All right, let's get this last guy out. Mikel Franco. He's batting 309. They have some bats in them, don't they, the Phillies? That's down the third base line and out at second. I'm not sure. I mean, it was a simpler throw, but you wouldn't want to be any quicker there. Maybe would have liked to see him throw to first. So that's okay. All right, top of the order up. Conforto. Cano is 0 for 2 today. He's on a hit streak. He's on fire. Come on, mate. That is through the gap. All right, leadoff man aboard. That's what we want to see. It will be... Who's up next? Almora. Almora is batting 258 this year. I've been tempted to knock him down the order a bit, but his on-base percentage is just over 300. He's good contact hitter, but I'm just wondering if maybe a small order rejig is required after the All-Star break. Conforto. It's inside. 1 out. Runners on first and second with Petey, my boy Blue Alonso. Come on, Petey. Oh, he struck out again. 100 strikeouts this year. It's not sort of the 100 strikeout record we want, is it? All right. Willie Ramos. That's a walk. Loaded bases. 4. Is it McNeil, I think, that bats 6? Oh, McNeil, if you could plant one over the fence here, I will love you forever. Come on. It's down the line. It's going to be an easy out at third. He's gone for first. Can we beat the throw? No, we can't. Oh, that was our chance, wasn't it? That was a chance, a big chance to get back in the game. All right, we've made the pitching change. It's Vizcaíno. He is ERA of 2.38. He's done okay for the most part. You can see his sort of season stats up there. It's down the third base line. It stays fair. It's going to be a hit, isn't it? Oh, that's a bitch hit, that one. All right, we need a double play here. Pitches on at the plate. Is that a double? That's a double play ball. It's a double play ball. Go and throw him out. Oh, there we go. Excellent, excellent stuff. All right, come on, Vizcaíno. Let's get this man out, end the innings, and get some runs ourselves. Oh, he's hit that. I think it's going to drop into a glove. It is definitely going to drop into a glove. There we go. That ends the innings. Oh, time to stretch, everybody. Time to stretch. And let's get this innings underway. Their pitcher is starting to get tired. He has low movement. Now, movement is sort of, that gives up home runs, isn't it? So there might be a chance we could get a long ball at some point here, but that's not it, is it? Travis is out as well. We've got to get something going at some point. Sure, last inning we had loaded bases, so maybe we did get something going and we didn't capitalize. Louis got a base hit there. That is excellent stuff. He's aboard. Pitcher's slot at the plate. We almost certainly are pinch hitting here, aren't we? We are. It's J.D. Davis, who's been called in because of injuries. Batting .276. We've kept him in for that because he has done okay since he's come back up. It's a double play ball, is it? Did we beat that throw? Double play. Yeah, he was the first baseman when we came in, and we dropped him down to Syracuse to call in Pete Alonso. And I think Pete Alonso's done fine. Now, Villain, he's pitching. He's another guy that we called up when we first came in. Excellent stuff. He's done okay. What's his ERA? It's just over 4, so he's done okay. I think it's his first year in the majors. So as a first year, I think that's respectable. So I'm not too displeased with how he's going. Another strikeout. That's excellent stuff. It looks like he's a sidearmer too, is he? Let's end this innings. We've got 6 outs, don't we, to get ourselves 4 runs. Or is it going to stay in? Is it going to stay in? Oh, no, it's not. Just for a second then, I thought that we were going to get a catch at the fence, but it's just crept over, hasn't it? And that hurts. That makes it difficult now, doesn't it? A grand slam gets us back on level terms. Villas continues. That's been hit. I think Conforto will get to that, and he does. And there we go. 4-0. A little bit of more damage done that innings, and yeah. All right, Kirby Yates is pitching. A new pitcher. His ERA is just under 5. We need all 5 of those runs, don't we? Come on. I know that's not how an ERA works, but, you know, let's pretend he's pitching 9. That's a hit from Cano. Is it going to get through? It is going to get through. And Cano's aboard yet again. He's 2 for 4 now. This needs to be the innings, doesn't it? We need to do something this innings to start and mount this comeback. All right, Almora's 0 for 2, but he has got aboard twice with walks. We just need him on base. That's a double play ball. Oh, no, it's not. It's got through. Cano, stay there, mate. Stay there. All right. This is a bit of deja vu, isn't it? For the second time, we have runners on first and second, none out. We need to make it count this time. Conforto. We need all his 70 power here. He's hit that down the line. All right, that should get a couple of runs across. Cano is going to come in to score, and we hold up second and third. Excellent stuff. None out. This is it. Come on. This is the innings. It's an RBI for Conforto. Cano comes across to score, and it's Petey, my boy Blue Alonso at the plate. Come on, Petey. He's hit it back up the middle. Is it going to get through? It is going to get through. That's going to score just the one. RBI single, though, for Petey Alonso. Go on, Blue. All right, still none out. What we don't want now is a double play. But even a double play would still score a run, so that's okay. All right, Willie Ramos, can he get something into the outfield? A base hit will score 1. And he's struck out. Oh, that's what we didn't need. An unproductive out, and now a double play does end this innings. It's Jeff McNeil. Come on, mate. Base hit. He has got a base hit, I think. Has he? Yes, he has. Petey goes for third. No, he stays at second. We're back within a run. We needed this big innings, and we've got it, which is amazing. All right. It's Travis at the plate. 1 out. Go on. Get yourself a base hit, son. Oh, struck out. Another unproductive out. All right. Todd Frazier comes in to pitch hit for Louis. Was doing okay though, wasn't he? I thought he got a hit last innings. Anyway, there's a new pitcher, so we've probably done the lefty-righty matchup, haven't we? This guy, ERA of 4.02, sorry, I should say. Go on, Travis. Or Todd, I should say. He's hit that, he's hit that, he's hit that! Get out! Oh, it's not going to get out. It's a base hit though, it's dropped in. Why was the fielder running back? That should score 2 though, and we have taken the lead. Todd Frazier gets in. I was too busy wondering if it was going to go out. I completely forgot that we could actually score runs without it being a home run. We now take the lead. 5-4. Gets in. What a comeback this has been. Travis Arnaud. Haven't seen him for a while. He was batting over 300 for a little while, but he's dropped off again. Can he come up big for us here, though? It's not going to be big, is it? He's just being polite. We've taken the lead. A 5-run inning. That's absolutely amazing. A 5-run 8th. And now we should bring in Edwin Diaz to shut this mofo down. There he is. All right, ERA of 1.69. He has 22 saves this year. Doesn't say it there. Doesn't say it there. I'm pretty sure he has 22 saves. Large ass comes in to play center field as well. Come on, let's shut this down. He's actually on track, I think, to be, yeah, there's there, 22 of 23 saves this year. Hopefully this won't be another one of his stuff-ups, but gets in. He's actually on track as well, I think, to enter like a top 10 all-time season for the Mets, if he sort of keeps up his save record. It's been hit. It should be easy for Conforto. He's coming underneath it, and it's a diving catch, is it? It is a diving catch. That's 2 away. We are now 1 out from the most epic of comeback wins. Segura at the plate. You got no chance, mate. He's shaking. You can see him shaking from here. That's a strikeout, and that is an epic, epic comeback. Big win as well against the Phillies. So there we have it. We stay ahead. Well, we actually open up the gap now to the Phillies and the Braves and the Diamondbacks, because I don't think it was 6.5 games before, was it? So we're looking comfortable, I would say, at this point for a wild card spot. It's just a matter of, can we chase down the Nationals? And let's face it, it would be an amazing achievement. Our goal this year was to play 500, and we are so far above 5. We're almost 20 games above. We're 19 games above 500 right now. I think, is it 19 or 21? No, it's 19, isn't it? So it would be a massive mess up here from here, wouldn't it, to not get a 500 season? We're all about the playoffs now, I think. Anyway, guys, what we'll do, I'm assuming you'd like to see the All-Star result. So while I play through for the All-Star game and we simulate that, make sure you hit thumbs up if you have enjoyed this, and we'll be back for the All-Star result. Alright, and this is how the All-Star game ended up. It was won again by the American League. They seem to win it every year. Why is that? I'm assuming the quality of players is similar in both leagues. Why is it that the American League always seems to win? Is it because of like the DH rule? Does that favor them in some way? I've never understood exactly why that is. It was a relatively close game. 4 runs in the 7th inning, though. That is what blew it wide open. How did our boys do? Let's have a quick look if we can see here. There's your sort of your box score or line score, it says there. If you're curious, we are the National League. Did any of our boys start? Cano started 1 for 4 with a run, left on base. Is that? No, it's not him left. He must have left 3 runners on base. So our one outfield player did okay, really, didn't he? Let's have a look at our pitchers. Kimbrell pitched to 1 batter, didn't give up a run, so that's good. He got the strikeout. Diaz. So Wheeler and DeGrom didn't pitch. That seems weird. Anyway, so Diaz pitched 2 innings, which is annoying, because that means he did quite a bit of work. Oh, that's really crappy, though. So you can be you'd think they'd give you at least a batter, wouldn't you? I don't know. Anyway, so DeGrom and Wheeler, they get their All-Star appearance money or whatever it is, the show bag that comes with it, and that's all they wrote for them. So there you go. That's how the All-Stars went. We had 5, 3 of them played. Yeah, there we go. Like I was saying, guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, please do hit thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you're subscribing and come back to watch episode 9 and beyond. We will be back next time on Wednesday, of course. Do we come back for a game? July is all hot. It's sweaty. It's sticky. We don't want to spend too much time in July. Let's come back. We'll come back for the 3rd game of the Chicago White Sox series. It'll be at there, which means we get because we'll get their designated hitter, because that's something a little bit different. Yeah, let's do that. Let's come back, or do we want to come back for Nationals? No, the Nationals is the big one, isn't it? It's a little bit of a gap, but we'll get into this season, and we'll come back for the 3rd game of the Nationals. Because that, as things stand right now, that could be an absolutely massive series as to who wins the division and who goes to the wild card game. If you do have any feedback, guys, of what you want to see more or less of, just let me know in the comments, and we'll look to do that for next time. But until Wednesday, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.